Welcome back to Trading with Alex. So now we're going to get into the trend and setting up some actual trades. So once we get to the Aussie and to pairs, I'm going to really show you guys what I mean by moving control and stuff. Green. So all I look for here, for those of you guys that haven't seen these videos, is the closes. So this closed out or above the high of the previous candle. So it gets a green box. And then right here was the close below, but this was the highest point. So that's where it gets the red box. And it'll keep getting a red box until a candle closes above the high of the previous candle there. And then I find this breakout area of the swing low. Then I go to the 60. This is my trading time frame. So already we've got Euro trades. Take that whole level right there. Just actually retest it like this. So I don't know if I'm actually going to take that. I suppose I could. That's right, I try to treat every level like it's its own entity. Oops. 935 is the same as 935. So these two closes are the same, so which means this is part of the zone, which means my stop would have to go up there, which means I'll just simply probably take this as my zone. And then, so that's my zone. So you got 20, and then I go to where the candle closes above the previous candle, and then that's my profit target. So 20 to 92. So we got there to there. 20, well, that's not the complete risk. We got 26 to 93. So that's almost 1 to 4. So I'm going to do a 3 to 1 target on there. I'm going to try that. That's my next thing I've been thinking about doing. So we have the 2 to 1, you get the 2 to 1, 26. 50. Okay, so that's pretty close. So this is a little close to 52. So what is 1 to 326? 75 plus 3, 78. There we go, that's better. So there we go, we're going to try 3 to 1 targets on this. Make some extra money. So what the plan is going to be is once it hits the 2 to 1 target, move my... I really want to move one of my stops. So once it hits the 1 to 1, I move the 2 to 1 stop. Once it 2 to 1, then I move the 3 to 1 stop, because then that should be the best way to do it. $27 to 28, that's pretty close. $37.1. The only problem is that means I gotta type in that many more targets. So it's gonna be like 12.3, 12.4, and 12.5. So 12.5, 12.4, 12.3. that. I'm just going to do 2-to-1s for now, and I'm going to leave the 3-to-1 target on there just to see if it would have worked. It's 37.5 is 18.5 and 18.6. What I do kind of like about these 1-to-1 targets is that it feels better because you're out of the markets like pretty quick on that first target. So what I'm going to do is make this a different color, darker green. All right. So even though we are low on the curve, it should still be fine. Until that trend turns around. So really once this fails, we can definitely look at like this level as well, because it'll be in a range so that would make this a takeable area, and then the buy would be a takeable area as too, because it's all those that would be trending sideways at that point. So for now, I'm just going to mark this off in purple, mostly for time's sake, because this can get pretty long. But yeah, so I'll do this trade. I'll do this one typed in, and then what I'm going to do is just pause the recording, and all the there we go. When I pause the recording, it won't show me typing in the trades, and that'll make this video a lot shorter. Take a little more time on my end, but won't be that bad. So there we go. Also, I don't think watching me type in the trades and the values and stuff is really fun. So there we go. So this is another one where like the movement control. It's this right here. That's the movement control. That's actually the movement control. I think that might even be the case actually. Yeah, it is. Okay. This is all in yellow. Right here, I bet 162. It's lower. Okay. That's your moving control. Just barely, but it's there. know this because I took this trade last week. So this box will turn red as soon as it breaks out of either side of the range. And this will just be one big red box. And if it breaks up above here, we got to find our lowest point. And then this would be the breakout to the upside. And even though we have the 820 cross right there happening, that doesn't mean you can take that because it's not inside like a higher time frame area. We can definitely look for buy opportunities on this bad boy. So maybe we can find the trade I took last week. Yep, I took this. I took that area last week and got me my 1-to-1. My 2-to-1 was just outside of this range. But I closed this early, and I think I actually moved my stop to break even anyways, but I did close it early, so both, I think it's a 1-to-1 trade altogether. So yeah. The possible area. These engulfing zones, they work. They do pretty good stuff a lot of the times. So those would be the two levels that I'm looking at right here. To 329, so that's almost a 1-to-10. So these are going to be my practice ones here, my just see if they'll make it, if it hits this zone, because this will be a range trade by the time it gets down here. Because this would be red, this box would disappear. As long as it comes straight down and doesn't downtrend, that's a good trade to take. So if we get the straight down in red, that's definitely a takeable trade. It's a really good opportunity. Yeah, so if we had a 4-to-1, well, how would I do that? Probably 2-to-1 and a 3-to-1. That's a 10-to-1 now. Anyway, sorry, I'm just thinking about how I want to like do this, and the reason this is what it is because that's where that's how far price got, and one basically straight shot. So that's, it should be able to go that way, that far again. Is the idea. So definitely going to take this, definitely going to take that other trade. So, all right, so that's the pound dollar. So right here, this is Aussie. This is your movement control right here. That is the movement control. And I'll show you why. This will be yellow. Oh, this will be yellow. So if you look, so you got your close above the previous candle here, the previous high here. There's no close above any previous highs until we get to here, but that's all inside of this move. So this is a corrective, and essentially a corrective move. This is also on the New Zealand dollar. The price is a lot closer to the actual entry though, as I remember from last week. So for me, this is going to be my trade. I'm going to not set it up just for time's sake. A lot going on today. But, yeah, that's the level right there. Even on this is a pretty big profit margin too. So we've got the 26 to 180, so like a 1 to 9-ish. Almost, probably a 1 to 7. But you can squeeze out of that. But yeah, it's got a 1 to 9 move away, which is definitely going to be good for the 1 to 1 and 1 to 2 profit targets once it gets up there. But here we go. It's kind of the same thing here. These are just some things, like if you train your charts like I do every week, some things you just got to remember. So all of that is yellow. I think I will set this one up though. That's the level. So you can get this ugly, goofy ass level I took, or another one of these that I took, I think on the euro. Yeah, that's certainly filled. Definitely would have gotten our 1 to 1 and 2 to 1 out of there. Yeah, so I'm actually going to just leave this one too. So on this one, I would base the risk reward off of like the retest. Right there, 137 to 38, 1 to 5-ish breakout. But yeah, I'm going to wait on that one. Not a CAD. It's kind of just a mess right now. There we go. So actually this is a no-go right there because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes and then the range. So yeah, there's the breakout point, this engulfing pattern. This would be the next level you could look at taking. It is high on the curve though, but it is starting to break out to the upside, so I'm going to mark this level off. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to take it. Probably base the profit target off of this though, because that would be that's where that is a level. 180 to like 40. So could definitely still be a valid trade. But I don't know that I'm going to set that one up because it is high on the curve yet. Here's another one that's in this. Nope. Okay. So for this, we're going to wait for it to get up into the 240 level. Buy it up until then, which means we have trades. So based on the retest, come up to here, do the measure tool, 15 to 70, pretty good. A tad. So the next thing I might add on to this is just adding them extra profit targets. Or maybe just even having a 3-to-1 on there. Because if you hit your 3-to-1, that'll come out to a 2-to-1. If you hit a 4-to-1, you break it all up, I think it'll be 2.5-to-1, I think. Or 3-to-1. But just for now, we're going to do we're just going to do 1-to-1 and 2-to-1. This will be 30. 33-1 and 32-1. Okay, so for this dollar franc trade, I also found this one right here as a range trade, but price would have to drop basically straight into it. So I'd have to come down here, not go back up, and then come into there. It just has to come straight down on the 240. So let's watch out for that. We also have found this, the divergence. So getting ready for the 240 820 cross as well to take a trade, as long as we can get up to at least the daily level first. So yeah. In my experience, the divergence happens, the way I trade at least, then it becomes not divergence, hits the level, then it'll turn around, if that kind of makes sense. Let's look at delayed signal for sure. Anyways, getting into the yen pairs. 309. It's higher. 296, so and yes, that is a yellow box. See, this one worked out really well too. Came in, hit there, bam, cross the entry, just throw it above the If it's too far away from there, you could also just throw it above the cross candle for your stop. Yarrow, yarrow. Breakout level, breakout area, bang bang. So this level right here is actually not bad. But I am going to wait for the markets to open and the spreads to close. Otherwise, the next level will be up here. Two levels there. So since I'm doing the one-to-one thing, I'll probably just end up taking this as a one-to-one, a two-to-one as a level on level. All right. Going to the euro yen. There we go. See, now we're in the daily. Let's check this out. So yep, here's our divergence. So that's a good sign. It's about time to be ready to be buying. Once this cross happens, then we want to definitely be buyers. So for me, a sell right now is probably going to be a no-go. This will probably be it though. That level. Maybe could have, should have, would have trade. Mark these in purple so that I know what I'm looking at. That's just a mess. Oh, here we go. Could set up a sell stop on this. It's a curve. No, not really. Well, this would be the actual breakout right there on the daily. So yeah, this is definitely a valid trade right here. We came into the level. Let's see if we've got divergence. Not particularly. A little bit right there. So we've got like this. So there's your divergence as it comes into there. We get the cross. So yeah, this is definitely a trade that I'm going to take. That nice poopy maroon color. I'm going to set this up as a sell stop. Darker line, darker red. That's probably good enough. So I'll put it above, right above the basing there. So that seems legit. Okay. $25 and $24. There we go. So that's going to be a curve setup there. So you got the cross just taking the, retest down to the downside. There we go. Probably 2 trades actually that we could take. Oh yeah, a couple trades here too. As these are in the same box, all I'm going to do is keep the profit targets the same. That way if the first one fails, the second one should hit both profit targets if it is. And I'll make my money back on the first trade and some. Oops. Alright, so it'll be 18 and 2 and 18 and 2, but I gotta go 18 and 3 and 18 and 1. And like I said too, these strategies trade independently of each other. It just happens that these kind of go together. Alright, so here we go. So this will be 21 and 20. Shoot, 21 and 27. There we go. Alright, so we're almost done here. Last pair that I'm going to do today. God, this has been really annoying. Oh, so it goes down there. So even though that, yeah, so even though this stopped above, there's not a close below really until here, but we can't draw another line because there's no close below. So this would actually, if you could draw it properly, would look like this, but the highest point is up to here. That's how I keep it all nice and in the boxes. Sometimes these little moves can get a little confusing, but it's part of like this bigger move. But the way you line up the highest points, that'll clear that out. So I'm gonna watch this one. Probably end up taking that. Nice big ass move win. It's like a 1 to something. 66. So definitely at least a 1 to 5, almost a 1 to 6 on there. Yeah, that would be the trade I'm looking at on there. Let's see if there's another like range trade, but I'm gonna let price like do its thing before the market's open. Yeah, so there's not really gonna be anything. Also, I'll probably put your stop below that little level. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for the day. I hope you guys enjoy and this is helpful. Big shout out to Rick. Hopefully you see this and we can add this to our thing we're doing. I actually see something, one more thing here. Yeah, so there's the cross, open, so stop below the swing. First target 1 to 1, second target 1 to 1. So we'd still be in this to the long side, but we didn't take it. I think I missed it or I got stopped out of it or something happened, but that's okay. But yeah, anyways, have a great day, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.